Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to another stitching vlog. So today I haven't stitched yet, but this is my progress from last night. So this is Brooks Book's Spirit of the Christmas Star. And last night before bed I finished this bright blue color on the side of her dress. So yeah, I think I'll try to finish the empty spaces by tonight. And also, I think I'm gonna try to finish this whole project by this weekend, like the stitching and FFOing and everything. That'll be my goal for this week. I think it's just nice to have a goal like that for me because I'm so scattered all the time and I like to work on different projects every day. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this by this weekend, so I'll be focusing on this one a lot this week. And then before I talk about other projects, I tried crocheting today and made this flower. The tutorial video that I've watched said it was a rose, so I think it turned out pretty cute, considering I don't really have that much experience in crocheting, but I really like doing it. So when I get the chance, I think I'll get more yarn and things to actually finish a proper doily. So I don't know, I just wanted to show you that. And I didn't get to work on my Sleeping Beauty today. I haven't stitched that all today because I was crocheting, but after I record this clip, I think I'm gonna start with this project. I wanna at least get some of the purple flowers done on her hair. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. And in my last video, I said I was going to make some floss cards for my tapestry project by Ink Circles, but I found this because I was trying to organize my room and I totally forgot I had this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have all of the DMCs that are called for this project on here and have some masking tape and write the numbers down. But I did start making the floss cards. So I had some of these brown craft papers that I used to make envelopes out of. And I wanted the holes for the flosses to be square instead of circles. So I tried making one, and so this is what it looks like. I think it's really cute, but cutting out the square took a long time. So I was planning on going to the stationery store tomorrow to get those punches with different shapes, but then I found my rose floss organizer, so yeah, I think I'll just save these papers for a different time and just use this for my tapestry. But I really like this. I think it's cute. I just punched a hole with my hole puncher and used an X-Acto knife to cut the square, and I had some ink and stamps, so yeah, I guess this will be a project for a different time. So when I was organizing this time, I really organized my cross-stitching stuff in categories actually. So let me show you. I'm actually really proud of myself. So this is the desk that you see in my videos. And right next to me on the floor is all of my, well, not all of it, but most of it are here in these file organizers and this clear tube. So this is how I used to keep all of my whips, but now this one only holds like the larger projects. So you see here, this is my Linen and Threads Mystery Cell and my Village of Hawthorne Hollow. And I think this is Nightmare by Courtney Collection. And then this is Blue Moon Angel by Lavender and Lace. And then I don't I don't remember what this one is, but they're all of the larger ones are rolled up in this jar. And then in these file organizers, this used to have just everything in no particular order, like my whips and my working copies, magazines, charts, even floss and like plastic bags. So the first two organizers have my whips or anything that started that couldn't go into the jar. So you see here, these are all of my perforated paper projects. And then this one too has my whips, but this one also has some projects that are kitted up but not started yet. So those are my ongoing projects, I guess. And then this one carries all of my charts that are not started or even kitted up yet. So here you see my collection of Mirabilias. Which reminds me, I think the new Mirabilia comes out this Wednesday, so I'm super excited to see the new design. And also I have some charts that I finished in here, like this is Remember Me by Blackbird's Design. I think I have my Adams Family in here too. But I was looking at these earlier when I was organizing them, and I have some pieces that I really want to start, like this blue house. And this is Sweet Sentiments that I finished recently. And then like this yeah, this one, the pink house. And I also had two of the heartstrings amplary pieces that I totally forgot that I had. So this is called Be Kind Always. I really like that. And then I also have the Coffee Quaker. I remember a lot of people were working on this and I just had to have it. It's just so funny and pretty, so I just had to get it too. And these are some magazines and charts. If you want to see these, let me know in the comments and I'll do a separate video on these. So yeah, that's everything that I have on this side of my room. So I'm not buying any charts, well, not anytime soon anyway, because I feel like I have enough for now. I know this is not a lot compared to some other people, but sometimes it kind of overwhelms me and I feel better about it when I have a finish. So this year I'm really just focusing on, well, beginning of this year I was starting a lot of things, and now I'm focusing on finishing projects, especially my perforated paper projects. So I'm going to start stitching now. I said I was gonna start with Sleeping Beauty, but I think I'll work on this dress first. So I'll come back when I have some progress to show you. So I'm checking in with some progress, and I worked on my Christmas star last night. I was just listening to Harry Potter, the audiobook, and drank some beer and just stitched for a couple of hours, so it was a lot of fun. Um, and I finished this bottom corner and finished all of the purple krennic. It's really sparkly, but I don't think you could see it through the camera, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna start working on this later tonight. So that's my progress so far on this one. And today I worked on my Sleeping Beauty. So I finished the empty spaces in her hair with some roses on it. Let me try zooming this in a little bit. So yeah, all of this is filled in now and I think it looks really good. And also I started on this dark mauve color and I think I'll start filling in her clothes here and slowly get to this area. I think I want to work left to right on this one. And I keep forgetting to mention the fabric. So this is 40 count Camelot by Color and Cotton. And because this is 40 count, I'm stitching 1/1. And I really like how that looks. Yeah, 40 count became one of my favorite fabrics to stitch on. And people always ask me if I use a magnifying glass or like a light, but neither. I don't use anything. So far, I don't have any problems seeing the holes, but sometimes I start squinting a little bit, and that's when I know my eyes are getting tired. So sometimes I take out my contacts and wear glasses, or just take a break and work on something else, like my perforated paper project. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons that I like to have different projects going at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to work on this tomorrow as well. And I didn't get to Tapestry yet, but I spent some time organizing my flosses to my floss organizer. So these are all of the colors, and this is actually my first time seeing all of the colors all at the same time for this project, and it's really pretty. And this is just DMC, so just imagine how pretty this would be with the hand dyes. So these are a little crinkled because these were on bobbins, but I don't really care about that. But it's so pretty. But I really like having this floss organizer. I don't know why I haven't thought of this earlier, but I wrote all of the numbers and the keys on the back with the masking tape or washi tape. And when I finish this project, I can just rip that off and use it for another project. And they have this have the same floss organizer at 123 Stitch. I bought mine from a website in Korea, but if you type in Buratini floss organizer, this pops up in 123 Stitch. And they have different designs as well, but I really like the roses. So yeah, I don't need to worry about finding DMC until I finish using all of the flosses from this organizer. So yeah, I think I'm going to start working on this one now, and I'll try to check in again tonight if I can. I've just stitched about an hour on Christmas Star, so I finished the part thread that I had on her dress, and then spent time on this middle section with this diamond patterns. I didn't get to the silver krennic yet, so when I get that done, I think it'll be even more sparklier, or more sparkly. Um, yeah, and then before this project, I actually worked on my tapestry, and it's really pretty. So this is how much I got done. Um, it's really hard to explain like how many motifs I've been working on because I've been working on several different motifs at the same time. So yeah, but I also parked some threads so that I could work on it again tomorrow. And it's really colorful. It's a lot brighter than I expected from looking at my floss organizer with all of the DMCs, but it's really pretty still. And the chart itself is really easy to follow. So yeah, I think that's all the stitching that I'll do tonight. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'll work on all of the park threads on this project, and yeah, I'll start from there. So today I worked on Tapestry. So this is how much I got done today. I just finished all of the park threads that I had from last night, and yeah, it's these parts right here. And I'm really enjoying this, and there's a lot of color changes like you saw with the park threads last night, but it doesn't really bother me having to change needles. I think it's because it's very motif based. Like I know exactly what I'm stitching. Like confetti in Heaven and Earth designs. There's like color changes every couple of stitches, but like even if you work on it for hours, you aren't really sure exactly what you're stitching. But with Tapestry, I'm changing needles quite often. Not as much as Heaven and Earth designs, but because each section feels like a finish, it's less discouraging, if that even makes sense. So, anyways, so I think I'll work on this until I finish page one. So it looks like page one is about here, like this square here. So, yeah, and then I'll rotate projects. And I think for a project like this, it's really important to rotate if you don't want to get burnt out because it's a repetitive pattern. So, well, at least for me, I need to rotate projects, especially if there's repeating patterns in it. So, yeah, but I think I'll work on this a little bit more later tonight. And just now, I was working on my Christmas star. So, yeah, not a lot yet on this one, just this teal green, and I parked some threads here. And I really want to finish this by this weekend, and I think on Saturday and on Sunday, I think I'll be just stitching all day because BTS is having their BangBangCon on their YouTube channel. They're gonna stream some of their past concerts on their YouTube channel for free. I think it's like 8 different shows or concerts they had since 2014. So, yeah, super excited for that. I think they're doing that because all of their concerts were postponed because of the virus this year. So, I'll be streaming that and stitching for 2 days this weekend. And I just saw the new Mirabilia that came out, and it's really pretty. It's very flamboyant. I love the colors, and I've just recently made new stickers. So these are some of the stickers that I've made, and these are just samples, so I'll show you the whole thing once I have the final designs. But I'm really into green and oranges together, and I kept calling these colors my zombie colors. I don't know why, but the new Mirabilia, I think it's called something Princess or Princess Ellie or Elena. No, I can't remember, but I'm just really into those colors. It's a lot brighter than my zombie colors, but I'm really into it. And I think it said that her dress and patterns were inspired by like tea sets and like the Renaissance era. So I'm so into that. I think it's super pretty. And I think like the purple adds a little bit of fantasy element to it. I don't know, but I really like that. I don't think I liked everything every time by Mirabilia, but like the recent 4 or 5 designs were pretty awesome. So, anyways, I'm going to work on this a little bit more tonight, and I'm also planning on finishing 2 more ornaments. I don't think this is going to happen this week, but I want to at least start planning finishing these. I might add another ornament because I finished 3 last week, and 3 was a good number to rotate when I'm stuck with fully finishing. So, yeah, so I think that's it for now. And I forgot to mention the stickers that I'm making. I'm making them for my May journal pages, and I'm also going to be putting them up on my Etsy shop. And right now, I'm in the process of making matching needle minders and maybe a small cross stitch pattern. The cross stitch pattern is going to be a PDF file, so it's no problem. But with the stickers and if the needle minders happen, those will be up in my Etsy shop, but it won't be mailed out until this virus is over. A couple of you already bought some items from my Etsy shop, and I'm super grateful for that. But those are still in my outgoing mailbox, and the box is getting fuller every week. So I just want to say thank you for being patient, and I really appreciate your support on my shop. So I'm going to update my shop with the new stickers and things like that in May, but it won't be mailed out until they start accepting mail. So that was my little shop update, and I'm really enjoying making my own stickers for journaling. And I think I'll also make more of the cross stitch stickers and have it on my shop as well. Let me know what you think about stickers. I actually started making them just for myself, but I've been getting messages about them. So let me know, and that's gonna help me adjust the amount of stickers that I make. So it is Thursday morning, and I think I was a little too excited about the new Mirabilia. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it was Princess Eliana. But I went back to the website to look at it again, and it calls for some of the new DMC colors. And I had a dream last night where I was already working on Princess Eliana, and I was really stressed because I didn't have any of the new DMC colors, and I was trying to convert them to color and cotton, and it was just not working. I don't know, I thought it was funny. I woke up and I was like, really? Am I really having a cross-stitch nightmare? It was really funny. But anyways, I think that dream was also triggered by this project because I ran out of this color. It's like this blue, not the brighter one, but this one. And I only had to do a couple of stitches in this corner here. So yeah, but I did get a lot done on this one last night. Um, so I think I'm gonna try to finish all of the cross stitching on this one today. And tomorrow I'll do the beading and stitch all of the accessories like the stars in front of her. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I'm just going to work on finishing and putting all of the elements together while watching the BTS Bongbongcon. And sorry if you could hear the banging. Someone in our apartment building is renovating and they just started working today. So sorry if you could hear all of that banging and all of that. But since it's mid April, I want to start kitting up my projects for Mania. I just don't want to spend time kitting this up when Mania starts. I just want to get to the stitching right away. So today I'm gonna start pulling out all of the DMCs for these 12 projects. Um, and I haven't checked, but I think each project calls for different sets of DMCs. Let's see. Yeah, see, like this one, this is a rose. That's really pretty actually. But this only calls for one, two, three, six colors opposed to like this one. This one calls for, I don't know, more than six colors. So I don't know yet if I want to have like 12 individual floss cards or have all of the colors in one floss cards or one floss card. Or I can also divide it into 3 or 4 different floss cards because I don't want to have pieces of floss hanging around and end up wasting them at the end of this project. So, but it'll be much easier to have individual floss cards, I think. I think I'll try to look at the charts and see how much I'm gonna need for each color or for each project. And these are pretty small, so I guess I can like divide them into 3 different groups with like the same color scheme. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but that could be an option. Anyways, I'll come back when I get that done. So I just laid out all 12 designs to pull out the DMCs. I don't know if you could see everything here, but I have all 12 of the designs out like this. And I was gonna simply divide them into 3 or 4 different groups according to the colors. And first of all, that was going to be impossible and was going to take a lot longer because most of them calls for the same colors. There were just too many overlapping colors. And another reason why this is gonna take a lot longer to cut up in that way, it's because I was looking at it closer and these were stitched with crescent color belle soie silks. Like if you see the Santa's jacket, this red is variegated and I really like that, but I won't get that if I just stitch with the DMCs. So I'm going to convert them into color and cotton, but not all of the colors, just some of the larger areas. So like this basket and the ground color on this one. I thought the basket was 2 different colors, but it's actually just one belle soie silk. So anything that is stitched in larger areas, I think I'm gonna convert it into color and cotton so that I could have that variegated effect. I could also just use several different DMCs and kind of like fake a variegated look, but I have some color and cotton, so I think I'll just convert some of the colors. Like her dress here too. It calls for this one color, but then I really like the variegated look, so I'm gonna I'm gonna try to convert some of the colors. So yeah, I think this is gonna take a lot longer to organize and kit up. That by converting into color and cotton, the kitting up process became more complicated. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit and take my time. And I'm also gonna end the video here because I just checked and the video is already like 18 minutes long without even including this clip. So hopefully in my next video, this project will be all kit up and ready to go. So thank you so much for watching and commenting in my last video. I just want to say thank you to everyone who said that my videos aren't boring. I said I was worried that they might have been a little bit boring, and everyone was very nice to say really, really nice things. So I really appreciate it. And so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.